Welcome to Radio Entrepreneurs. This is Steve Scher sitting in for Jeffrey Davis, and we always have very interesting guests. And this evening we have Jen Maseda from the United Way of Tri-County. Welcome, Jen.
Thank you, Steve. Nice to be here.
Tell us a little bit about the United Way of Tri-County, please.
So we've been around for almost 80 years, and we support people within portions of 3 counties, the Middlesex County, Worcester County, and Norfolk County. And our mission is to help people in need, and we do that in a variety of ways, from food security to education to books to trainings to housing. You name it. That's our job.
So primarily people with financial needs, I would think, right? You mentioned education, but...
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that, because we run Mass 211, which is an information and referral service for anyone. And the governor uses Mass 211 all the time to talk about weather conditions or any happenings that are for anyone. They can call and receive information from an information or referral specialist from things like where's the nearest shelter if there's a disaster to rental assistance, yes, for also people in financial and even when you say financial need, I think there's a larger portion of our population now that is struggling, are working, and we call them working poor, and they're still struggling to make ends meet, and that's that gap population that the United Way serves as well.
Now, what do you do?
My job is the Chief Philanthropy Officer. So it's a really big title just to say I raise money in order to be able to sustain the programs that are effective within our local community.
That's very important.
It is important. And I think people sometimes forget that nonprofits need dollars in order to attract talent, in order to have effective programs by leaders that have the education and the experience that would warrant some additional dollars, as well as marketing is so critical to get the word out for the mission of the organization. And sometimes people would rather a nonprofit have the lowest overhead possible, still understanding that if you want the dollars that do come in to be used effectively, they need to be used by people that know how to do it.
And nonprofits are like profit businesses. You need to raise money for operations. You need to market. You do all the things a business for profit does. What is the corporate social responsibility?
So Merriam-Webster's dictionary says that corporate social responsibility, or we can call it CSR, is the belief that a company or an organization should take into account the social, ethical, and environmental effects of anything that it's doing within the community for its staff and also for the community around it. So it's really an obligation to the stakeholders, and those stakeholders can be, again, the staff or the people that have a stake within the company's success, the suppliers, investors, and again, right back to that community of where you have your footprint. That's really the responsibility of the business that's trying to develop.
Why is this important for entrepreneurs in their business?
Well, we think it's important for people to do good, and in order to do good and to be successful. Thinking about the stakeholders for your company is just it's critical. Right. It's essential. And I think some people think that CSR, or corporate social responsibility, is something nice to do, and it is. But I think in this day and age, it's critical to do. Without it, you're not attracting that talent that it is the up and coming, really talented individual that could be part of your company, but notices that you're not sensitive to the people that are around your company, or you're not sensitive to the environment, or you don't have some kind of strategy within your business that you give back through volunteerism or sponsorship or some kind of financial contribution.
Somebody wants to reach you. Do you have any email or a phone number or something?
Yes. So email is jen.maseda, MASEDA, at uwotc.org, or you can go on our website at uwotc.org.